entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop.
So guys, like, subscribe, and share, right? The information is very fast right now.
Listen to news updates on Ebonade 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonade FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
you can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good morning and welcome to Abona, the 103.5 FM news update today, Wednesday, the 23rd day of August 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifanshkwekeze is my name. The headlines: 1 killed as IPOB ESN clash with Nigerian army in Anambra. Enugu winning war against insecurity, open for business, Mba assures. Like Abia, Labour Party will win Imo, Obi boost. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps nabs 2 suspected petroleum pipeline vandals in Imo. Governor Oti molds free health insurance scheme for Abia pensioners. Niger coup. Wagner Group and Russia's agencies behind uprising, says ex-official, as Prigozhin appears in Africa. Now, details. One killed as IPOB ESN clashed with Nigerian army in Anambra. One person was reportedly killed when the Nigerian army troops of the 34 Artillery Brigade clashed with some suspected members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its armed affiliate, the Eastern Security Network, ESN, in Anambra State. Director of Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, revealed in a statement released on Tuesday that the proscribed Biafra fighters attempted the attack on the troops on August 20, 2023 at the forward operating base at Ukwoje along the Owerri-Onitsha Expressway, but were countered by the troops operating in 82 Divisions area. Nwachukwu said the criminals met their Waterloo when they came under the superior firepower of the vigilant troops, and only one of the fighters was killed, while 2 others were arrested and others fled. According to the statement, the troops recovered a vehicle, mobile phone, machete, 9 empty cases of expended 7.62 mm special ammunition, and an empty case of expended 12.7 mm ammunition. In another development combat operation against insurgents in the northeast, one Boko Haram fighter and his wife surrendered to troops of the 26th Task Force Brigadier Garrison in Gwaza. Enugu winning war against insecurity, open for business, Mba assures. Governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Mba, has expressed satisfaction with the successes recorded so far in the fight against insecurity in the state, assuring that Enugu was open and safe for business. The governor also said that Enugu had kicked the illegal sit-at-home out of the state, assuring that the State Security Initiative, the Distress Response Squad, DRS, and its contemporary command and control center would further secure the state when full in a few weeks. This was even as the new Commissioner of Police, CP, Enugu State Command, Kanayo Uzebu, unveiled the pilot scheme of the government DRS initiative, warning criminal elements to repent or meet their Waterloo. Governor Mba spoke when he received the new Commissioner of Police, who was on both a familiarization and working visit to the government house, Enugu, on Tuesday. He said that this DRS, which pilot scheme will be commissioned today, is going to house over 100 very highly sophisticated and technologically equipped vehicles when fully launched. Mba, while also aligning with the new Commissioner of Police resolves to rid the state of every criminal element, said the state was investing heavily in technology to prevent and solve crimes, and urged those still inclined to crimes to embrace the new order or be prepared to meet the penalty. Speaking, Commissioner of Police Uzebu said he had already noted the various axes and roads in the state challenged by insecurity and assured the people of their security, as he had since gone to work to consolidate on what had been achieved. Like Abia, Labour Party will win Imo, Obi boost. The presidential candidate of Labour Party in the February 25th presidential election, Peter Obi, has said that his party will win the November 11 governorship election in Imo State. Speaking in Owerri, the state's capital, on Tuesday at the flag off of the campaigns for the party in the state. Obi said the Labour Party is known for performance and excellence, using Abia State, which his party controls, as an example of good governance. Obi stated that the people of Abia State now have hope and are witnessing good governance because a first-class brain who knows what he's doing is now the governor of the state. He described Atan Ashono as the only governorship candidate of the party in Imo State and Julius Abure as the only duly recognized and authentic national chairman of the party. Obi urged the people of Imo State to come out en masse and vote Ashono as the next governor of the state on November 11th. The governor of Abia State, Alex Oti, said that he was the chairman of the panel that conducted the primary election that produced Ashono as the governorship candidate of the Labour Party in the state. Urging the people of the state to vote for Ashono, the governor said that he was not even up to 100 days in office and good things were already happening in the state. The national chairman of the party, Abure, said he was confident that Labour Party will form the next government in the state. Speaking after the party's flag was handed over to him, Ashono, who is the governorship candidate of the party, promised to four were arrested in Ohaji Eboma Council area of Imo following intelligence reports. He said that the arrest was in line with the court's mandate to protect Nigeria's critical assets. He said that with the removal of the subsidy on petroleum by President Bola Tinubu, the Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps had further been charged by its Commander General, Mr. Ahmed Audi, to redouble efforts to protect oil and gas installations in the country. He frowned at the acts of indiscipline in the command, such as improper dressing, negligence, unwholesome talks, and disregard for superiors, and charged heads of departments, units, sectors, and formations to take responsibility. Governor Oti Mo's free health insurance scheme for Abia pensioners. Abia state government has said discussion is ongoing for a free health insurance scheme for pensioners in the state. Briefing newsmen on the outcome of State Executive Council meeting held late Monday. The Commissioner for Information and Culture, Prince Oke Kano, said the scheme will provide free medical services to the pensioners, and the scheme has nothing to do with the payment of their pensions. The state government, he said, has concluded plans to pay arrears of pensions by December 2023, adding that the free health insurance for pensioners in the state is to add value to the process of defraying arrears of pensions owed the retirees in the state by past administrations. The commissioner also disclosed that the state government will formally launch the Abia State Orientation Agency in order to reorient Abia people and residents on the concept of the new Abia as envisaged and championed by Governor-elect Oti. He noted that there has been a disconnect between the government and the people. Hence, government considered this necessary to revamp the agency, which was enacted by Abia State House of Assembly in 2020. According to him, 11 roads are ongoing and at different stages of completion, including Cemetery Old Express Road, among others. He added that the Light Up Abia initiative is still on course, informing that the focus is now in Umahia, where solar panels are being mounted. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Niger coup. Wagner Group and Russia agencies behind uprising, says ex-officials, as Prigozhin appears in Africa. Coup leaders requested support from Wagner, and Yevgeny Prigozhin said his men were ready to provide it. Yevgeny Prigozhin, chief of Russian private mercenary group Wagner, in his message since leading a failed uprising in June, Wagner and the Russian state conspired to facilitate the military coup in Niger, a former Russian official has claimed, after mercenaries chief Yevgeny Prigozhin released a video message from an undisclosed African country. His first since leading a failed uprising in June. The recent coup in Niger was carried out in close cooperation of Russian Special Services and private military company PMC consultants, claimed the Russian military blogger Mikhail Shikshuk, a former press officer for Russia's defense ministry who uses the alias Ryba. This cooperation between Russia and Wagner meant it was extremely reckless to talk about any servicing of ties. Following the mutiny and the blogger claimed, a military junta took power in Niger last month, overthrowing the government of President Muhammadu Bazoum and keeping him under house arrest at the president's residence in the capital city, Nema. Pro-coup protesters in Niger have been seen waving Russian flags in demonstrations and chanting against former colonial rulers, France, which has more than 1,000 troops in the country as part of the counter-terror operations in the Sahel region. Wagner has a long-established presence in several countries in Africa, including Mali and the Central African Republic, where it is implicated in a series of war crimes. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebona and the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. One killed as IPOB ESN clash with Nigerian army in Anambra. Enugu winning war against insecurity, open for business, Mba assures. Like Abia, Labour Party will win Imo, Obi boost. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps nabbed 2 suspected petroleum pipeline vandals in Imo. Governor Oti moves free health insurance scheme for Abia pensioners. Niger coup, Wagner Group and Russian agencies behind uprising, says ex-official as Pringozin appears in Africa. You just listened to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifeanyi Ekezie. Thank you for listening. Good morning.
Listen to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that people are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM. How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebona FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be,
Government.
Street Report is here to make sense of it all. Street Report is causing social change across your streets, in your community. Street Report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifeanyi number the force every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebona 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Emas and Ebona the corner 24/7.
Thank you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelt as we take you on this